It can't be, well, if I just get this $200,000 loan, man, we can start this business and it'll pay off. It'll pay off in the long run, right? It can't be that. Or else you are, that's why most businesses fail.
Welcome to Profits to the Profits, where everything is possible when love is your bottom line. I'm Steve.
I'm Al.
And all are welcome here. Entrepreneurs, business professionals, tradespeople, optimists, pessimists, and even hopeless romantics. Give us 20 minutes and we just might make it worth your time. At least you'll get a good laugh out of it, I think.
Absolutely. Don't forget the checklisters.
Checklisters.
The list checkers.
Yeah, before we started this podcast, and usually we wrestle with audio problems or some sort of technical issue for 30 minutes before we get rolling, and somehow, some way, this one just was ready to go.
Serendipitous.
I think Sophia, our producer, has absolutely buttoned this thing down to now where it's a well-oiled machine.
She must have gotten a latte this morning.
I did.
So how's it going, Al?
Going really good, man.
Yeah?
Oh, life is good.
Yeah?
I tell you. And on Monday, I didn't have the right perspective.
No?
But I hung out with some friends.
Okay.
And it changed my whole perspective.
About what?
I don't know. It just felt, I just felt bad.
Oh.
I felt down.
Wait a second. Oh, no, it wasn't. Yes, it was yesterday. Yesterday I noticed on, Sophia, did you pick up on this? Did he seem a little bit agitated yesterday in the very beginning of our meeting? Just not even agitated, just kind of like high-strung, uptight.
Yeah. Oh, totally.
Were you?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I wasn't sure if I picked up on it wrong.
My mom was at my house. Okay. And I was I was trying to work at my office. She comes upstairs, asked me if she could use the bathroom in my bedroom. And I just only assume, and she's like, oh, am I bothering you? I'm like, no, Mom, I'm trying to have a meeting here. And I have but by all means, you can use the bathroom, please. I'll go so I went in my car.
Okay. Oh, okay.
And so
that kind of set the tone for that meeting that we had yesterday.
Not that I'm aggravated with that. My mom, Nani, we call her, can just go anywhere she wants. Mm-hmm. I respect her, and I love that she comes over. And, but no, I probably was aggravated that I had to go in my car for a meeting instead of my home office upstairs. Because Is
this part of your perspective that you were struggling with?
No, that's part of my childhood traumas.
Okay. All right. Well, we always like to get these podcasts started off with a little small talk, as you can see we're doing right now.
Yeah.
And it's funny because I had a small talk topic set up, ready to go, but then we were just having a small talk topic before we started recording, which was about being on an airplane and being prepared by the stewardess, right? Or what do you call them now? Flight attendants. Yeah. When you're about to take off, and they have the same rigmarole that we all have. Now, that's kind of funny because while I'm sitting there, I feel like they're there. I should pay attention, but I don't.
True.
And I feel guilty, like I should be, because I always think to myself, if this thing goes down, I'm going to be in trouble. Because if there was any new updated information, I missed out on it because instead I was reading the back of the card that's in front of the seat, in front of me.
Yeah. I like to make eye contact with the flight attendants while they're doing it, smile and look excited based on what they say to see if I get a reaction.
Okay. Really?
Yeah. And some of them are like, yeah,
Oh my gosh, that's you. That's totally you.
I don't know. I'm weird, but I think it's funny.
Okay.
But a lot of them don't want to make eye contact.
Right. I noticed that. I mean? They just want to get through that thing.
Yeah.
And then finally, the whole presentation that they have, and they talk about the emergency exits, right? And the doors. And I'll tell you what, I'm the first volunteer to sit there because that's a lot of leg room if you can get into that seat.
Oh yeah, I'm about that. Yeah. I will put all the responsibility on myself for that extra stretch out room.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the preparation before taking off. I mean, there's things you got to know. There's things you got to do.
Yeah.
There's things you got to prepare for. You have to know what you're doing before you do it, right?
True.
And that brings us to the topic of the day. And the topic of the day is a 30-day business plan. We're talking about what you got to do before you even think about starting a business.
Yeah,
And both of us here have started businesses.
that's true.
Some have been successful, and some have not. No, I
That's
did,
true.
I did okay.
I think you
did okay.
you did great.
I did okay. I still have a little business. It's a little side business. It's really little. It's just a little extra income. Actually working on something else I'm excited about. But
Yeah.
yes, we were talking about this in the production meeting yesterday. And when we say 30-day business plan, we don't mean in 30 days completely starting a business. It's more of in the first 30 days, what should be some of the priorities?
Exactly.
Okay. And I mean, we're talking right from the get-go.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that get distracted. Well, let me just say, social media, most of it's wrong, okay? A lot of people, I just keep on getting scroll after scroll if I'm on social media about these type of things, business plans, even like how you should do your home life. Like they want people to set up LLCs and have all their wives and kids and stuff be employees, and they got all this stuff, right? That takes a lot. Like if you wanted a lawyer to do that, that's a lot of investment, right? And there's a whole bunch of ideas, and most people too. Well, another thing on social media, there's a lot of side hustles. Like you have to have a side hustle, and they're pitching the side hustle, and they're pitching follow me, and maybe they'll upgrade you to something of a tutorial or get into my app, right? And which is all fine, right? But there's something that you have to do before those formalized type of actions, right? And those formalized type of actions are necessary in time. But, I mean, I just think of, I have a friend who posted and even asked me last year to help her, goes to like fairs and little trade show type of things and sets up a booth and sells the things that she makes. Like that's like the core of business, right? There doesn't have to be a fanciness and a formalization to it. To go ahead, hey, I made this T-shirt. Here's 20 of them on a table, and they're $20, right? Like it cost me $5 to make. It should be that simple of how you begin, right? But man, there's a lot of complication out there. People directing you in the wrong directions, and that's what we want to talk about today. Yeah. What's the core of it all?
Right. So I think it's in a lot of people, not everybody. You're not watching this if you have no interest in business at all, in starting a business. But if you're watching this, it might be either you started a business or you started a business that didn't work, or you're thinking about, what you want to do to, before you even get into the process of starting a business. So for those out there that are entrepreneurs, I think we all are in one way or another, but a business entrepreneur, it all happens to us. In fact, I think it's something that starts out even before we're old enough to work. It's just like a desire to create, a desire to be different, a desire to break free from of being under somebody else.
Oh, there you go.
Right?
That's the first step right there.
Okay. Go ahead. Take it from there.
Well, no, you're going in exactly. My mind and your mind are exactly thinking the same, because you have to start with, do you want all the things that come with entrepreneurship? Would you want all those things, right? And, oh, yeah, it is attractive to not have a boss above you. But I'm going to tell you one thing. I always have a boss. You know what I mean?
Amen.
I always got a boss.
That's
so,
right.
But the thing is that, I'm not going to work for someone that has to tell me what to do, and I don't have to answer to them. But I tell you what, every place I've had a boss, guess what I get on a weekly basis? A paycheck. Are you ready to even not have something paid back to you for your efforts? Because that happens in business.
Oh, yeah.
You could put
hundreds
of hours of time, investments of tens of thousands of dollars, hundreds of thousands of dollars, and not get a return above what you invested.
Right.
Like that's actually
there
a
is
possibility.
Sacrifice, a lot of sacrifice involved. So let's go ahead and break it down through your personal experience. So let's just say we know that God has put it on his heart to start a business. Okay, we're there. We also have prayed about it. Okay, not to just kind of pass it off as just one quick step, but praying about it, and you've come to the conclusion, this is what I wanted. This is what I want to do. I want to start a business. Okay. Now, your personal experience, I believe that was basically how that started for you. Then what happened with your business idea?
I had an inkling where I was working and what I was doing could be done on my own. And so, I was working for somebody, and I was doing parts sales at a junkyard. And I thought to myself, part of my parts sales was selling something that wasn't in our inventory. It was like a service that I would give to the customers to say, hey, I'm going to go and find this for you. And I became good at it. I became good at it with technology. I made my own spreadsheet and things of that nature, created kind of like a little bit of we call it now like a vendor list. And those people were looking for help. And so I would help them. No matter where it was in the country or the world, I would find this for them. And it didn't have anything to do with what I had in stock. And so that kind of grew in me that's a real need. And I couldn't believe how much of a need it was.
So our good friend ChatGPT,
Yeah.
right? I asked like the first few steps in like a 30-day business plan, and it's saying just what you said. Define your business idea, identify a problem to solve or need to fill. And so you recognize that. And then it says to ask who needs this and why should they pay for it, right?
Yeah.
So there you go. So there you were at work, and you were like,
this is a need.
Heavens to Betsy.
Yeah. And I was doing this, even the manager didn't like me doing it as much as I wanted to, because he wanted me to sell the stuff in stock.
Right, sure, yeah.
And I'm like, I can't, these people need it.
Yeah.
This is what's crazy. You talk about identifying a need. Mm-hmm. I would say to somebody, well, you can get it at your local shop there, like a dealer, right? A Caterpillar dealer, John Deere dealer. Like, why don't you just get it there?
Right.
And they would be like, I don't really like how they treated me. They would say all these things. I would hear all these reasons why, right? I don't know why it's like that, but it was. And I'm like, okay, well, so you want me to send it from 3 days away across the country when you could just go 20 minutes?
Uh-huh.
They were like, yep. And I'm like, no way. And now this is an idea. And when I had this idea, I would tell people about my idea. And this is where I wanted to talk about it with people. I would talk about it with friends. I would talk about my wife, my brother-in-law, my pastor.
Oh, so that's a great part of it too.
And I would tell them, like, hey,
so
can you believe? And this is what they would say. Most of them would say to me this, except for my wife, and the pastor, right? But everyone else was like, well, why don't they just call the place that you got it from?
Right.
Do they have a website?
Right.
Like, yeah. Can they Google search?
Sure.
Yeah. Why? Then why? I'm like,
right.
I haven't figured that out yet. Right. I don't know why, but they don't. But my pastor, my wife, and even who I said I was asking to be a partner with me, I shared this idea with him. And then we said, yeah, it sounds like a marketable thing. And my partner, Ben, is who I asked to join me.
Yeah.
And I didn't have a business. I just had an idea. And we prayed about it after he committed to being in with me. And this is what's funny is I said the idea to him, and I said, hey, I know where to buy parts. We can set up a website and just sell parts to other people.
Then you added, and I really like, is that part where you go around and you kind of bounce this business idea off of people.
Yep.
You get you find out like some of the hang-ups, some of the things that maybe you didn't think about, which can be very discouraging.
Yeah.
You come up with this idea and you get enough people to shoot it, and they may bring you to a realization that this is not a good idea,
True.
right? So it's okay. Then you move on to maybe another idea. Do not force your idea. Do not make it so you convince yourself this is a service or a product that somebody needs when they don't, because then you're just gonna waste time. So it also sounds like you did a little bit of market research.
Yep.
Talk to potential customers. You checked competitors. Talked to also people, and then finally you started to refine your idea so it's specific and realistic to provide value.
Absolutely. And that's where Ben and I,
that's where Ben comes in. So then
we spent 10 months making a business plan. After investigating ideas, talking to each other, him and I figure out what the process of making a business plan is. And guess what we started with first?
Process of making a business plan, you started out with first?
Yeah.
I don't know.
The name.
Oh, the name. Okay.
Very important.
Oh, it is. And
Yeah.
that is a very important thing.
Oh, yeah.
Because that is going to be, it's like naming a child.
I know.
That's the name that child is going to have for the rest of their life. So if you have a beautiful little daughter, you don't really probably want to name her Harold because she's going to have trouble throughout. Right? So, and there's also...
I don't think I can throw with headphones
I
on.
thought it was going to be Ben.
Huh?
I thought Ben was going to
I
blast
don't know
us.
where he is.
Okay. Well, anyway.
I'm getting them again. That was really
So-
bad. I can't. I think.
No, you blew it.
Nope.
You blew it.
I'm gonna edit.
Oh, yeah, I wanted to ask you, is it, I mean, some people are going to say, I don't want a partner. I want to do this by myself. So what would you say about that? Do you think people should recruit somebody to help them as a business partner, or at least they should maybe get a mentor? What do you think? Or should someone just do it on their own?
No, you could definitely do it on your own, and you should definitely get a mentor. The only reason why I didn't want to do it on my own is because I like collaborating with people, and I'm not a loner.
Okay.
I have to just know yourself. But getting a partner or getting somebody at least to start with you with mentorship is key.
Okay.
Now, partners are frowned upon in business, and that's because there's not enough, set expectations and fulfillment of expectations. Not enough communication.
What's frowned upon?
Getting a partner.
Oh, partner. It's frowned upon.
Oh, absolutely.
Really?
In business, nobody would recommend you get a partner.
Oh, really?
No
Oh,
one.
So that's new to me. I did not know.
Oh,
that.
yeah.
Oh,
And-
okay.
And when I tell people I have a partner, like, oh,
Really?
how's that going?
Oh,
Because
because
there's
of
so
the
many-
because of the history, because of the way things. I would say it's almost like starting a rock band. Eventually, that rock band's going to break up.
Oh, yeah.
So I get you. Okay,
Everybody has different.
I never even actually knew that was kind of like a little bit of a.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
yeah. And so it's definitely frowned upon because, but yeah, like I said, well, you want to, like I said earlier, you want to vet somebody. Do they have the same morals,
Okay.
faith? Do they have the same kind of, ability, tenacity?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's like choosing a spouse.
I love the fact that you've decided you're going to bring somebody in. Okay, and then once you decided you're going to bring somebody in, you started a business plan. Now you sat down with your partner and you guys designed your business plan together. Is that right?
That's right.
Perfect. And then, so tell me about that process because I know the story and it's kind of neat.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so we basically decided to do this work. My wife gave me a whole bunch of books to read, and we worked on the name first. I mean, it was like we spent way too much time on it, and finally we came down to a name. And the second thing one of the books said is you have to have a motto, because if you're going to have a motto, then your direction that you go in will be based on what you've set ahead as your motto. And then we took 10 months meeting every Tuesday and Thursday, just committing time. And why Tuesday and Thursday? Because Wednesdays we taught youth group together at our church.
That's so cool.
And so our plan was like, I'm going to quit my job first and, run the business model out and see how if it plays out, if it was successful. And we knew like throughout the whole time, like if it didn't work, hey, I mean, we would just cut bait and go back to working for somebody else. And that's okay. Right.
So we're kind of through the 30 days and we've kind of, I think, propped up the most important things to do. But you had just said something there. First of all, some people aren't just not a spreadsheet people. Okay, but you definitely have to record things. You have to have things written down. Am I right?
Yeah, I think you should.
Okay. And another thing you had said, which I think is important, is when you're starting a business, you do have to consider people around you, your income, what you're going to sacrifice. If you're going to start a business, you can't be probably going out with your friends as much as you were, or you can't, be spending money on, I don't know, DoorDash as much as you were.
Yeah, you're gonna have to take stock of your own budget because
take stock on what you got.
Yeah, because you have obviously what God has given you, right? And that's what you're working with. If you overextend yourself, you're going to be serving a master like debt that, again, will choke you out, right? So a lot of people say, I got this idea, I'm going to do it. They get a loan, I'm going to do this, we're going to do that. And that loan that they got, which is, again, big time on social media right now, use other people's money, wealthy people, right? Use other people's money. But you can't do that as somebody who, I make $50,000 a year and I think I'm going to start a business. Let me get a $200,000 loan to start that business. And that's just going to be how it is.
Yeah.
If you haven't considered all of the risks, right? And that's what's scary. That's what you're kind of trying to lead us to with this idea of like considering what you're doing first, if it's viable,
Right.
if you have the heart for it, if you have the tenacity and perseverance for it, if you're partnering somebody, do they have the character and tenacity for it? Like taking stock of what's around me first before I just overextend myself is like, please, people, don't do it.
Yep. I'm also going to say that this is, I think, typical, is when people start a business, they want to play the part of a business owner.
Oh, yeah.
And they'll build a website and they'll get swag and they'll do all these things to make it, like, look at me, I got a business.
Yeah.
But they're doing all the kind of window dressing of their business before they actually have a business, and they start talking about their business. And it's kind of like as a validating thing.
Oh, yeah.
And it makes you feel good. But that stuff doesn't matter at all unless you actually have a business.
Unless you have revenue, or
Revenue,
viable,
right.
like a viable working product, a viable service. And your business does what?
We captured video for wedding couples and yeah. But yeah. So go ahead.
Did you need to lease out an office space for $3,500 a month?
No.
That was beautiful
right.
for people to show up so you can do that stuff.
No.
Did you commit to that when you started?
But people do. And I did go out, I said in the meeting yesterday, I did go out and get a line of credit for $20,000 and bought like the nicest cameras I could get, which made sense to a degree, as except for the fact that I realized, I could have rented these cameras for a couple $100 every time I had a wedding.
Until you got some revenue.
Until I got the $20,000 to buy my own cameras or whatever. Yeah. So I jumped the gun because I'm a wedding and I want to have the nice cameras, and of course order up all the Vista print, brochures and everything, which is all fine.
Yeah.
But it was more like I was in a rush to create a business on the outside, the window dressing, before I actually had a business on the inside that needed that support.
That's what we learned from some of the mistakes we made that we can share with these people. That's like the biggest lesson ever, is that take that lesson from us. I did the same thing, and it's funny. It's $20,000. So part of what we did was we paid $20,000 for this web AdWords, kind of like intensive study that Ben and I went through. It was only like a 4-day thing, 5-day thing. We flew to Utah, but it was $20,000. I didn't have $20,000, okay? But I had a credit card that I just got, and it had $20,000 on it, and it was a 0 interest. So I'm like, it'll be just $100 a month. Right after we did that, right after we went, Obama got elected, and he changed some kind of laws when it came to credit card at the time. This was back in 2009.
Okay.
And I think the laws he changed actually were a good thing. But it caused the credit card companies to say, no way, this is crazy for us. For them, it was a problem. And all of a sudden, they raised my rate to like 12 from 0, and they wanted $1,000 or more a month.
Oh.
And guess what I couldn't do with my mortgage after I launched this business?
Couldn't pay the mortgage.
We almost lost our house.
How far behind
because
were you?
It was crazy. Well, 3 months.
3 months, yeah.
And they had to do a restructure,
the stress,
and all the paperwork while starting a business.
Oh my gosh!
And like it happened in the second year of business when it all caught up with us.
Yeah.
But if you can avoid putting on the burden of your business with a bunch of debt that you can't afford. Now, again, it's different. Yeah, I had only $50,000. I took out, $20,000 in debt, and that was overextending. I'm not if you have $1 million income or $500,000 income or $200,000 income, I don't care what you have. If you are going to use debt at all, it has to be in a reasonable rate. It's got to be like, what you would do to buy something that you would enjoy that wouldn't overextend. It has to be out of your disposable income, because that would be, it's not going to take a big chunk of time. It can't be, well, if I just get this $200,000 loan, man, we can start this business and it'll pay off. It'll pay off in the long run, right? It can't be that. Or else that's why most businesses fail.
I was just going to say, what is the statistics there? It's like 95% of businesses fail
in the first 5 years.
Well, let's ask our friend ChatGPT.
Oh, I love that. We can ask ChatGPT.
What percentage of businesses fail in the first 5 years?
Oh, I can't wait to see what it says.
Oh, it's not too bad.
Is it 50%?
50% within the first 5 years, and then about 70% after 10 years.
Wow.
So actually, that's encouraging for anybody out there listening. You actually have a higher. I thought it was like only 5% survived after 5 years.
Well,
I think it's because there's so many small businesses that people run on the side now.
Yeah,
they do it. Yeah,
with
maybe
arts
it's improved.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Because the rise of social media has allowed people to self-market.
Yeah.
With less cost.
And that's a business.
Yeah.
And then so I love the culture of side hustle, okay? Because that's how you should start a business. It should be something you've perfected and worked out enough that somebody will pay you for what you are doing, even if it isn't like backed by a big office and an extension of, equipment that you've, again, gone into debt for possibly. It's bringing something to market and getting something in return, and you test it out on a small scale, which is side hustle culture. I love that. And then if you want to make that more, then you know the ins and outs. Like how what you make or what you do gets paid for, and that person knows that your product is good or your service is good. Maybe they're giving you reviews. You're getting feedback. You're getting an actual test case, right? And that's what I suggest you do in the first 30 days of a business.
Do not force it. Be intentional.
Yeah.
Take it. Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's get it moving, but take it slow.
Yeah.
And all along the way, I would say, we always go back to this. Pray about it every day. Pray about it, and accept the answers that come. Yeah. If you don't get a loan or something doesn't work out, or then you say to yourself, okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
I believe God is leading me away from this business idea or this partner or whatever.
That's true.
Okay, it is now time for our next segment, and that is something fun. I got something fun queued up for you guys.
Will it be fun, Steve?
I don't know.
Will it actually be fun?
We're going to find out. This is what we're going to do. It's going to be Guess the Song. It's basically like, name that tune. Okay?
Ooh, nice.
Instead of naming the tune, we'll just go and name the performer, band, singer, whatever. Okay?
Oh, I'm going to lose then.
If you get it right, then you get 3 points. If you can't guess it or say it, the other person has a chance to steal.
I feel like if you steal,
for 1 point.
it
For
should
1
be
point.
less. Yeah.
For 1 point, because they have time to think it through. Okay, Sophia, do you want to go first?
You can go first.
Oh, okay, Carl. I'm ready.
Here is the first song. Name this artist.
I'm not really sure how it goes, but it's sad and it's so...
Billy Joel.
It is Billy Joel. You have 3 points. Good job.
The Piano Man. I love that song.
Wunderbar.
Okay, are you ready for yours?
No.
Your dad's up 3-0. Here we go.
Love strange, so real in the dark. Think of the tender thing.
I know, the song is like, don't you forget about me. I know what the song is.
That's too bad. It's the artist.
I know. Why'd you make it the artist? I don't know people's names. I've never talked to these people.
No, I don't want to steal.
You don't know it.
Nope.
No.
Okay, that was
I don't know these
Simple
people.
Minds.
I've never talked.
Simple Minds.
Simple
I've
Minds.
never talked to these people. I know the song.
It's from the 80s.
I
These are
know.
songs
I
from the
listen
80s.
to this song.
All right, here we
I
go.
listen to 80s.
Al, we're going to do 3. Here's your second one.
She was checking up for me from the game. She was spitting in my ear. You would think that she knew me.
Who was that?
Usher.
You got it. 3 points.
Yes.
Can we do 70s
6-0.
songs?
Here we go.
I feel like I'd be
They're-
better.
They're all kinds of. They're all over the place.
That was
Here we
90s.
go.
That was 90s.
Sophia, here's your second one.
In the spring,
John Denver.
and spring became the summer.
Right? No. Yeah. Right? Yeah. No.
Neil Diamond.
Neil Diamond.
I wanted to steal
Oh, doggone it! I
It's
stole
Sweet
it.
Don't worry,
Caroline.
I'm already up. I'm already
No.
up.
What was I thinking of?
It was Neil. You said John Denver.
Oh, no, what song? I was thinking of Virginia Mountain Mama Take Me
Virginia.
Country Roads.
All right, here's Al's
That's
third.
what I was thinking
He's
of.
really up. He would have
Wait,
gotten it.
does John Denver sing Take Me Home Country Road?
There's no one named John Denver.
Wait. No. There's someone named John Denver. Who's John Denver? What does he
It's
sing?
John Colorado.
Your mom's John.
Oh, here's Al's third one. Let's see if he can do just a total clean sweep.
When you hear the music ring.
This song. Down, down south. Dun-dun-dun.
I know his name. Tom Petty.
Dun, dun,
Would you like to steal? Dyer.
Maybe. I have no.
Dyer.
What?
Dyer.
Dyer?
Dyer.
What the? Are you trying to give
Dire
me
Straits.
Okay.
Dire Straits. Okay,
I don't know
Sophia,
people's
I'm
names.
gonna give you.
I know all these songs.
This is your third one. Then we'll do one bonus for 10 points.
Okay.
Okay, you ready? This is your third. You're losing 7-0.
I think
Okay.
so. Yeah.
The Cranberries.
Is it the Cranberries?
She said it.
It is
And
the
it's like
Cranberries.
that.
You're on the board.
Yeah.
It is
No.
7
Have you ever
to 3.
heard the Bad Wolf remake of Zombies? It's awesome.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's cool.
Okay.
It's like heavy metal. It's so cool.
Okay.
You got to look that up.
It's great. We should play a little clip of it. Just like sorry. Yeah. Continue.
Okay, you ready?
Continue.
All right. Here we go. This is for Mr. Al.
Oh woman, don't treat me so mean. You're the meanest old woman that I've ever seen.
Oh, man. Fats Domino? No. Fats Domino?
Would you like to steal? And
I've never heard that song before, actually. But
that is Ray Charles.
Ray Charles.
Ray Charles.
All right.
No, Ray
So
Charles.
you have an opportunity, Sophia,
Okay.
to take this one home.
One
You're
opportunity.
down 7-3.
One shot.
One shot.
One shot.
Like Eminem.
Yeah. That was
8
thinking.
miles.
Born in the USA. I keep thinking of like Tom Petty and John Denver. That's like some country guy.
Can I steal it?
Bon Jovi. I don't know.
Not
Getting
Bon
there.
Jovi.
No. it's-
The boss, Bruce Springsteen.
Bruce
Bruce
Springsteen. Final score
I don't-
8
I
to
don't-
3.
I don't know names. I know David Bowie. I know.
Well, maybe you should start listening to music more.
Bruce Springsteen.
Dude, I know all these
You got
songs.
the one. You got the one.
I know all these songs. I don't know who sings
Was that fun?
them.
Was that something fun? Was that fun?
No, I'm disappointed in myself. I don't remember names. I can sing all of those songs.
She
Okay.
plays those songs often. She's
Okay.
Yeah.
You just
Like,
don't
all
know.
I-
You just
all-
don't know who sings them.
Literally, all I listen to, if you look
Alright.
at my playlist, it's music ranging from the 40s to 2017.
Okay. Well, all those fell within that range.
Yeah, well,
All right.
I don't care
Podcast
enough
notes.
about
Podcast
them.
notes. How do we? To podcast notes. Do you have any additional information? Anything that came into
I
your mind?
mean, With this one, it's not my best topic,
Okay.
seeing as I've never owned a business before.
Okay.
I've worked at businesses.
Okay.
You guys seem to know what you're talking about.
All right.
You know?
One more shot to hit somebody.
Yeah, try to
I'm
hit
not
me in the
worried
face.
at all. This is like the dunk tank. If I was in a dunk tank and you were
Yeah.
throwing, I would not be worried at all.
Hit the brim of my hat
The
right
brim
here.
of your hat?
Yeah, go for it.
You want me to hit the brim of your hat? Okay.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Oh,
Wow. No,
It
you hit
bounced
the,
and it
well,
hit
you
the brim.
You bounced and hit.
Yeah.
All right, make sure you subscribe to our podcast. We're on Spotify. We're on Apple Podcasts. We're also on Twitter and Facebook and all this other stuff. We're really starting to get rolling here.
We're not on Twitter.
Oh, we're not?
No,
Why not?
because we don't have a Twitter account yet.
Okay, we'll be on Twitter.
We'll be on
soon.
Twitter. soon.
Okay.
Okay.
And
Just-
Instagram.
Just
soon.
look for us all over the places. And I think it's a wrap.
Yeah, it's a wrap.
I think it's a wrap. So thanks so much for watching this podcast. And remember, what shall it profit a man to gain the whole world but lose his soul?